about set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Out comes the offense for the Bills, led by their quarterback at 6'5". That's Josh Allen.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
The 49-yard line.
Now Allen. Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins will take over possession here up at the 44. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 44. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have his hands full all night long.
Now, you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. It's long distance now. Let's go to that play.
There's Wilson to throw. Open man, Westbrook-Ikhine. And he gets this to the 48, but no further. Well short of the line to gain. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
So here come the Bills out for their 2nd drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their 1st drive. Good news, their defense backed them up, so it's still 0-0 here as they begin their 2nd possession.
Yeah, and one great way to judge a defense, how do they handle what we call sudden change? All of a sudden, you know, it goes against their offense and have to run out in the field and try to put out the fire. Give this one great kudos for getting out there and not letting that interception lead to points. Excellent job by them defensively.
There are the numbers for Cook from a week ago. 9 carries, 67 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things, get back to what works.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and it'll be Dolphin football. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run here with a rookie. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Well, this defense for the Bills, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
To throw is Wilson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
Good for a Dolphins 1st down. A gain of 27 on the play. 1st down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
You see the numbers on the ground a week ago for Achane. 17 carries, 86 yards.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Nick Westbrook-Akine, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much, don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football. Here's 3rd and 3 as they've got it as we resume action. Allen going to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Throw caught by Achane. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 12.
Here's Wilson. That is caught. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
And the Dolphins, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Washington in motion left. Play action. It's Wilson. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards. yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Wilson's pass intended.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And the Bills will be backed up to start the drive. They'll have it 1st and 10. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. Has some space here. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Setting up the screen for Cook. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And he's got it inside the 10. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
That's another Bills 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the gun, it's Allen. It's a loss of 11 on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
A loss on the play brings up 3rd down and goal.
Allen now looks to throw. And it's caught. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try and run the option. And he fights his way into the end zone for a Bills touchdown. Josh Allen with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bills take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. And sometimes you just put it in the hands of your quarterback or let him take you home.
And you just know the NFL playbooks nowadays have gotten just a little bit thicker because just about everyone has a quarterback run series involved now, and we just saw the evidence of it.
Do defenses hate that?
It drives them crazy because the quarterback is usually not a guy that runs the football. You cover everyone else, and all of a sudden he waltzes in on you.
So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as these guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here's Wilson. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
In motion is Westbrook-Ikhine. That's complete to Westbrook-Ikhine. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number one. And this ball recovered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
That's well done defensively. They get the pressure they needed on third down. All the receivers are locked up tight, and they force that quarterback to just throw it away.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Now Allen. And Cooks hands it over the middle. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen here with an abridged version of the halftime report. Both offenses still trying to find their way. Tight, competitive game, though, as we are tied at the half. To find out who will come out on top, let's rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee-wee levels. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Right back to Achane on second down. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 41-yard line.
That's good.
A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. The QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
43 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Dolphins. First down. First and 10 at the
In motion is Westbrook Akina. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's second and 11. Now it's Wilson. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on third and long. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll be a loss of 6 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins have taken the lead. Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the third quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you've motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And they will wrangle them down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here's the Bills offense now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Allen shakes off the sack.
Holding offense.
So they'll decline the penalty there and go ahead and keep the yards lost on that last play. To the air, Allen. Now he fires deep for Shakir. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. The Bills send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And that will come the offense as they take over. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller.
Complete to number 83, Darren Waller. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Buffalo. 2nd and 6. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Up the middle, Achane. And they'll hold him to 3 there as he takes this up to the 47. The Dolphins on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This time it's 3rd and 3. Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. The Bills offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. 46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. And I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
Yeah, not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw it. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line. A good pickup there at 22.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Allen. That's to Cook out of the backfield. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him.
James Cook. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Throwing now is Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now Allen. They'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. On 1st and goal, they'll try the option left. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. Josh Allen with career touchdown number 70. And the Bills have taken a 4th quarter lead. Well, Charles, he's already proven that he's not afraid to tuck that football down on the option, and he's into the end zone for the 2nd time in the game.
And that's exactly what you need from your quarterback. The ability to run the ball fearlessly. And in fact, many quarterbacks will tell you running the football doesn't scare them. Standing in the pocket and taking blindside hits, that's what terrifies them.
Here is Wisnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. So the Dolphins now down 14-10, a minute 53 remaining. Their perfect start to the season in jeopardy unless they can score here as they've got it 1st and 10. And the drive starts with a run from Achane. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
1st down, Dolphins.
Throwing now is Wilson. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Now Wilson. Open man, Westbrook-Ikhine. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 42. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
1st and 10.
Wilson to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Here's Wilson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw. Now we're behind his man. Incomplete.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. To the right side and complete to Washington. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10.
Yards on the play. That's another Dolphins 1st down.
And he clocks it with just over 30 seconds left. Clock at 30 seconds. 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Washington. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
A loss of 12 yards. And it's 4th down.
Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
19 yards. And the Dolphins 1st down.
Back to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. Partner, what a finish to this one. I mean, this offense, they had it down there inside the red zone, but ultimately couldn't execute that final snap to find the end zone.
Yeah, and they're going to walk away from this one, and you know what's going to go through their heads the entire time until they get to play again. If we could only have that final snap to do over one more time, maybe with a different play call.
So for Buffalo, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another home date next week as the Saints will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they suffered defeat for the first time as they dropped to 2-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home